Hello? Hello, howdy. Is it on? There's the red flashing either means it's recording or it's running. No, it is recording. Hi, howdy everyone. Cub here. Welcome back to Uncle Cub's genetics facility factory place where we make dinosaurs. I took care of the bedding situation from last time by making just one really big bed because as it turns out it gets really cold out here at night on this mountain and we don't actually have any kind of heating, but if we all cuddle up together in a giant bed, I'm sure we'll be okay. And when I say all of us, I do mean all of us, because as of this morning, the helicopter autopilot kicked in, it took off to the mainland, and it returned with our scientists and genetics experts and doctors, and even check this kid out. This kid is brilliant. He is here. He's here on a scholarship. Hopefully he doesn't get eaten. I didn't say that. He'll be fine. Welcome, everyone. They don't really like to talk to me. Besides that, they always talk in like... I mean, they always use big terms. I don't understand big terms. You know how doctors are. They're always humming and hawing to each other. So we're just gonna let them do their thing. Oh, look at that. He's got some chicken he wants to... I don't really want your chicken. Thank you, sir. Just want to get back into the lab. We'll let them discuss things among themselves. Most of them worked out at the El Paso plant to begin with, or El Paso lab. The RV in El Paso where we made crazy little mammoths. There was more employees there. Unfortunately, this is all that's left after the... Well, never mind. So, we want to grab some stuff. Definitely not any of that stuff. Yeah, that's what we want right there. Our power fist. It's got the ability to do some mining, because that's exactly what we're going to go do. We're going to go do some mining. Now, maybe I should have checked. Does this thing have any juice? It's got a little bit of juice. It doesn't have a lot, which is a bit of a letdown. Hopefully that'll be enough to get some work done. If not, you know what? I used to be in Boy Scouts. I think I can probably manage making a basic pick, though I don't know if a basic pick's going to be good enough for what we want to do. But we're going to leave these guys here. We're going to let them discuss things amongst themselves. We're going to go... Oh, good grief. That's that sound he makes. That's that I'm hungry sound. I've heard it before. You guys stay away from that glass. It's not that thick. What are you doing? No, you can't leave. You have to stay. You're contractually obliged to stay here no matter what. Okay, helicopter. Good old helicopter. We're gonna head out to the Amber. Yeah, the Amber mine, and we're gonna take a look at that. And hopefully it goes well. Because again, not the best at this sort of thing. Now, Amber is sort of the building blocks for dinosaurs, in that Amber has little bitty insects that used to eat the blood of dinosaurs, or drink it, I suppose. And we're gonna get the dinosaur blood out of the little insects that are inside the Amber. Or so that's what Dr. Taiwan explained to me. And we chose this location because it has an amber mine very close by. And it was actually really easy to get a hold of. It didn't cost that much to get from the Costa Rican government. There were some natives, but we took care of them. Like in a real good way, like a nice way, like a, we really want this island, or we'll shoot you. And they were kind of like, you know what, we've always lived here for thousands of years. They might be dead now, but we don't want to talk about that, do we? We want to talk about, how is that landing? Oh, good grief. No, stop. 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 Just I'm bailing. Okay, well, it looks like it's going to fall off the helipad. Maybe it'll stay? Maybe? Either way, no, it's definitely falling. We'll come back to that. So, over here, this is site... Well, if that up there is site B, that makes this B1? B mini? Mini 1. Okay, yeah, we've got a Jeep here. We've got some fuel for the Jeep if we need it. We've got, well, some ammo for the gun that's attached to the Jeep for reasons. None too specific that we're gonna go into. Disregard that. Let's just head back down here. What was I talking about? Oh, the natives! Let's not talk about them either. Let's kind of hush-hush. We don't want the Costa Rican government to find out about that. They might take Isla Isildur, or whatever it is, away from us. So if we head into the Amber Mine, this is a pretty incredible find here. Amber mines like this simply don't exist in other places. In fact, the amber that we're looking for, which, maybe we should cover that. There are two types of amber in the world. There's this sort of, well, you'll find this in plenty of biomes, if you know what I'm saying. It's the bigger amber. It's completely useless to us. We want to find its smaller counterpart right here. It's very Jurassic, if you catch my drift. And it's very rare. In fact, it's about as rare as diamonds. And it's really hard to find, unless you find this island with a convenient amber mine, which is exactly what we needed. Right outside. Maybe we can get some mining? Yeah, look at that. You break one, you get a piece of amber. We could spend all day down here. We're not going to, though, because we've already had some very kind we'll call them employees. Employees with benefits, like the benefits of never being able to quit. And they've mined us up some amber down here, so we're going to take all of this with us. We'll leave that piece that we mined behind for no particular reason. Amber is great. Now, like I said, though, amber is very, very rare, so it's hard to come by unless you just are really lucky and you find a lot of diamonds. Well, hey, you'll probably find a lot of amber, too! But there's another resource we can use to get dino DNA that is far more plentiful in the world, and that is over at Site B Mini 2. We need to think of a better naming scheme here. Let's try to get this helicopter off the ground. No, good grief! Stop! Stop! Jeez! Whoa, 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 stop going backwards. Stop going backwards. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. This is going swimmingly. No, 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 no. Ah, we're out over the ocean. All right, I think the camera might have cut out a couple of times. I sort of dropped it. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're leveling out. Don't hit the mountain. Let's just get over. Let's get over to Site B Mini 2. Jeez, easy does it now. I think we're doing fine. Plus, this means you guys get to meet Bracky. Oh, she's a sweet girl. They're all girls here. We engineer them specifically to be girls so that they can't... Where's Bracky? Ah, Bracky. You just appeared out of the sand there. I was a little worried for a second that you might not be in your cage. Ah, excellent. That landing went much better. Much, much better. So Bracky here, this is not the most humane cage. I can hear you right now. I hear your words. You're like, why are you keeping it in such a tiny cage? It's not intentional. We thought Bracky was smaller when we brought her here. And we'll build a bigger cage eventually. It's just we're kind of low on funds right now. Like I said, we're basically down to what we can steal from the Girl Scouts, which is not a whole lot, unfortunately. But what we want to do out here is hopefully mine up some... Oh! Whoa, easy does it there, Cacti. We want to mine up some dino DNA if we can find some. And I happen to know that there is quite a bit of dino DNA around here. Somewhere. I thought. Ow! It's dangerous down here. This is not a place for a CEO to be hanging out. Bracky, do you remember where the mines are? Ah! Bracky! This is horrible. We're leaving. This isn't our type of thing anyway. Anyway, you can dig up dinosaur bones. We have some up in the base. I'll show them to you there. To heck with this. I don't do manual labor. I'm a CEO for crying out loud. Easy, 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 easy. And we set her... No. We set her down right there. Oh dear. No, stop. Please don't fall off the top of this thing. Okay. Okay, good work, everyone. Mostly me. I'm the only one who did anything just then. Oh, the sun is setting. Wow, we spent a whole day out in the field. Amazing how you... Ooh, that didn't sound... That sounded like the mammoth got irritated. I'm not going to worry about it, though. We're going to head inside here, and I know somewhere around this joint, we should have some fossils, and they should be inside of a crate. Because you don't want to... Well, I mean, we have these, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Come on, now. That's what I'm looking for, right there. Fossil ore in a cardboard box. Honestly, it's like these people don't even know sometimes. That's how I feel. Well, let's get some of this out, and I'm going to show you how this works. So we'll place some of it down. Yeah, there we go. It's assorted. You never know what you're going to get. And apparently this is very plentiful in the world. About as plentiful as iron, and can be found in the same locations as iron. But we don't have to go looking for it. We're CEOs. We don't have to do stuff like that. Let's just break it and see what we get. See, you can't always be lucky with it. Sometimes it's not going to break bones. It's not going to give you fossils or bones or anything useful. It's going to give you just sandstone and sand. But sometimes you do get fossils, and you do get bones. The bones aren't very useful. It's the fossils we want. Let's keep going, though. I've made a mess. I feel compelled to clean it up now, and I hope Oh, look at that. I didn't realize I can actually see right there on the glove how much energy is left. That's really useful. This glove was created for me by another division of Uncle Cub's Cookie Company. We'll talk about them another time, but let's see what we've got in there. So from all that, looks like we got some fossils, some bones, quite a bit of sand, and quite a bit of sandstone. So if you need sandstone, that's one way to... Oh, look at that! We have amber in here! So I didn't even need to... Well, I showed off the amber facility, so that was nice. You guys got to see that. But what do we do with these things, you're asking? Well, I'm glad you're asking. I'm glad that you're curious, and you have questions that you want answered, because I'm going to answer them right now. We have a few different devices. Let's get some more fossils, though. The more, the better. We've got some things here we've got to get. We've got a DNA combiner. We're going to need that. We're going to have to get a DNA extractor. Actually, I want to keep the Desert Eagle on my hotbar. Let's get rid of some of these items here instead. I feel safer with the Desert Eagle, and that's all there is to it. We're going to need a cultivator. I don't think we need that right now, though. We'll go ahead and grab one. And then we should have some cabling around here someplace. Ah, yes, of course. Redstone. There we go. So let's get some of these devices hooked up. Let's start off first with the DNA extractor. Doesn't that look snazzy? Now, if you're thinking to yourself, I want to do this. Well, let's see if you can find the resources to build one of these bad boys, because they are quite expensive. Tin, redstone, iron, glass. It's not something that you're just going to be building. It's going to be something that you're going to have a lot of funding to get. Well, actually, let's go ahead and place down 2 of these, and I'll show you what we can do with them. So, in number 1, we can place our fossils, and we'll let that get going. And I don't even know if these need power now that I think about it. Do they? No, these work without power. Incredible. The things that you learn. So wait, why did I have to spend all of this money on this? I feel like I've been cheated. I feel like someone just told me that so that I would... In any case, we have a lot of energy now, so I don't know what we're going to do with it. But there we go. We've processed it, and we've got quite a bit of information from the fossil. From the fossil, we've got cobblestone. We got bones. We've got 75% DNA for a Dilophosaurus, and we've got 75% DNA for a mammoth, which is not what we want. Wait! We can make real mammoths now, not just crossbred. That's great. Now you're thinking to yourself, Cub, dear Cub, what am I supposed to do with 75% DNA? Well, you're going to take that 75% DNA, you're going to throw down one of these DNA combiners, and I suppose since they don't need power, just throw it down wherever we want it. We're going to place the DNA in here. Can I mix these 2 DNAs, or do they have to both be the same? I think they both have to be the same. So let's see what we get out of here. Nothing else. Let's keep the ores going then. Where's the rest of the ore? Or did I... Wait. Alright. Carnotaurus, Stegosaurus. Let's split this up and we'll put some more over here. We're getting all kinds of great DNA. Look at this. Triceratops. Tyrannosaurus. Amazing. This is fantastic. That's what I've been looking for, folks. We've got some more mammoth DNA. Now, I don't really care for making mammoths, but we've got the DNA here. So we've got 25% here, 75% here. If we combine the 2 in the DNA combiner, we will get a 100% DNA, yes, 100% mammoth DNA, which is awesome. I mean, have I mentioned lately how awesome that is? I don't think I have. Let me go ahead and say it again. That is awesome. We really want dinosaurs, though, is what we want. Now, fossils work. You can use the fossils. But there's actually a better way of doing this here. As it turns out, if you get the amber, and we throw the amber in here, we don't have to deal with any of this nonsense, this combining DNA. The amber will give us a 100% complete, whatever that says, DNA. That looks like a nice creature. So let's get this processing. We definitely want more of this. So we'll get that going. And that pretty much means that we don't need a DNA combiner anymore because we have so much amber. We can get 100% DNA for all sorts of creatures. More mammoth, if we want more mammoth. Some Dilophosaurus. Some Velociraptor because they're friendly and great and fun to have around. More Tyrannosaurus, except for this is complete, which is good. Because I think the last one we got was not complete at all. Carnotaurus. Good. Some more Carnotaurus. Amazing. Now, the next stage of this process is going to require those cultivators I talked about last time, and there are several different types of cultivators. If you want to build one of your own, it's just some glass, some iron, a basic control circuit. Not that difficult at all to figure out, you know, if you're a millionaire like myself, or you've got other people's millions working for you. So let's set up one of these. Heck, let's set up 2. Heck, let's set up 3. We'll put some in the middle. What's stopping us, right? Now, these require water. You gotta fill them up with water, and you gotta fill them up with nutrients. Can you use a bone as nutrients? No, I'm afraid you can't. You have to use... Can I use beef jerky? Oh, no. No, I can't. Now, I know we brought water with us. I know we brought, like, a bunch... Why am I checking cardboard boxes? Who would store water in a... Oh! Apparently, we would store water in a cardboard box. Well, it wasn't my idea. Let's throw some of this DNA in here so we can get it out of our inventory. We'll grab some water. We gotta have water because we have to fill these things up with water. Like so. There you go. Looks like 3 buckets will do it. And then, like I said, we also have to fill them up with nutrients. So we'll grab some wheat, and various things work for nutrients. I find that wheat works pretty well. And you do have to fill up all of these different fields. Proximates, minerals, vitamins, lipids. Wheat does a good enough job. It's not perfect, but it's alright. Now we have to decide what kind of little creature we want to cultivate. I don't know what that is. I saw one in here that I recognized, and I recognized it because, well, it's one of my favorites. It's the Velociraptor. Sweet little guy, the Velociraptor. He's going to start the cultivation process. It's pretty slow going, but if we take a look in there, we'll see our little dino. He's just adorable. Oh, he's already 10% of the way there. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. How are we doing in here? Are these things still... Wow, they're still... Oh, wow, we've got so many... A Tyrannosaurus. This is amazing. We've got amazing... Oh, look, another Velociraptor. We'll make him a friend. We'll make 2 raptors. Why not? So we'll fill this up with water. Again, 3... We'll add the Velociraptor DNA, and then we'll add some wheat. Excellent. And can we not have our extra wheat back? No? Okay, the wheat's stuck in there, but we're now making 2 little Velociraptors. This is gonna be amazing. Kids are gonna love it. Who doesn't like a raptor? Store some of these extra machines and DNA. Let's just toss them in these buckets here. What's the worst that could happen? Mammoth DNA. We might want to try making a real mammoth, actually. The ones we've made in the past haven't been a lot of fun. Ooh! Dino pads. We're going to need these too. We'll go ahead and grab them right now. Again, another basic design. Tin, glowstone, redstone, an elite control circuit, reinforced alloy. It's a pretty basic build. What can I say? If you know what you're doing, it's pretty basic. Now, it looks like this thing's done. We've got our first raptor egg. In fact, once this is done, we'll have another one. So we might as well just sort of wait for... Hello. Hi. Sorry about that. Battery died. I got it replaced, though. We've got our second raptor egg. Let's take these little fellas outside here, and we will place them in these special cultivation chambers. I'll be honest, it's not that great. We'll just drop them down here, though, and we can use these little dino pads, and to be honest, we only need 1. We can clear out some of this grass. We can right-click on that egg, and we can watch the progress. It's hatching! Oh my goodness! It's hatching! Look at this, everybody. Check that out. DNA quality, 100%. It's going to be amazing. Once they hatch, I can't wait to see it. Although I am running out of tape, so I might cut. I wonder if this is one of those situations where I would be best served putting on some biting gear. I.e., my full military outfit in there. You know, in case these guys, they might be like puppies. Maybe they want to play, and maybe they don't know how to play safely. In any case, it's about to... Whoa, my goodness, look at them! Oh my gosh, they're adorable! Hey, little guys! Oh my goodness gracious, aren't you cute? So Velociraptors are, of course, known for being very sweet and loving herbivores. You want some seeds? Oh, goodness. Well, he got a little bigger there, didn't he? They seem to grow pretty quickly. Whoa! They're jumpers! Good thing we built a fence. They don't seem to be very content to just hang around inside of here. Can I sit? There you go. Sit. You should probably sit too. At least they're well trained. At least they got that going for them. Buddy, can you... No, I can't let you out of here. You're... You sweet little guy. Just stay in here and hang out with your... Oh! I'm sorry! I think I stepped on his tail. Oh. They're very snippy, aren't they? I don't know how to feel about that. But, maybe we should just... The Velociraptors are... They are vegetarians, aren't they? I could have swore they were herbivores. I'm gonna head inside real quick and have a word with the doctors about this. So, you're telling me that they're not herbivores, they're meat eaters. Okay. He says they're meat eaters. So that might be a situation. And apparently, they can jump pretty high. But like I said, we got that fence, so... I don't know why I tried to go in there. We should be fine. As long as they don't get over the fence. And they seem to be pretty obedient. We told them to sit down, and they sat down. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the tape. We're gonna make sure the doctors get settled in real good, and we'll come back. Oh, good grief. We'll come back next time.